the lawn care businessman. And it would go to the homeowner too. But you lawn care business guys, there are areas in so many people's lawns that grass doesn't grow. They've tried all these different things and they just can't get the grass to grow. Now, other than the fact that somebody threw gasoline down or something like that, then there's more of a problem. But in those areas where the grass doesn't grow, I don't know how many different times we've done it now, we've given our liquid 6, the humic acid, which is an extract from our soil conditioner. It has a little bit of everything that's in the granular soil conditioner. And we'll spray some of the liquid 6 or the humic acid on that area where the grass just hasn't been willing to grow. Scratch it up a little bit, throw down the grass seed, and then soak it down again with the humic acid. And the grass will grow. Every single time that I know of where people have done it themselves, we haven't gone and done it for them, they've come back and said, my goodness, the grass is growing like crazy. It's so nice and green. Whether it's under a tree or whatever it is, and they didn't have to put a special kind of grass seed down. And I've taken the liquid 6 at my brother-in-law's last year, and he had an area, I think they had done some construction there, so the lawn was a little bit, the grass was a little bit different color maybe. It wasn't all dried and brown. And I took some of the humic acid, just fooling around, about an 8 or a 10 by 10 area, and I soaked it down with humic acid, maybe a 5 or a 6 to 1 mixture, water to the humic acid. And about 20 minutes later, my brother-in-law come out, and I says, hey, and I had hosed it down a little bit because it was too concentrated just to leave it on the blades. It would act like a sunblock. So I just hosed it with a hose a little bit, rinsed it down into the soil, and I left it. And he come out, he said, well, what are you doing? I told him. I said, see where I put it? He says, yeah. I said, 20 minutes or less, I noticed where there was a color difference in the grass already, significant. He said, well, yeah, but that's just because of the green, the dark color of the humic acid. I said, no, man, I washed it all off. I said, you can see. He said, yeah, I see right where you did it. And I hadn't really shown him the boundaries. And it stayed like that for the rest of the year, and I can still see a little bit of a color difference in his lawn. And I didn't go back and do it only one time, that one time only. And you can still notice it a little bit this year, a year later. So it does significant things in a positive way to grass, not just for the roots and all that, but for the color. And you lawn guys that do use nitrogen, etc., you can cut back by like 50% or better and still get better results with the grass.